Alright, hello again everybody, this is Mr. Everything and I'm coming at you with another Star Citizen live stream. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and launch into the game. Unfortunately, I don't know, if you're watching this, and did you see an Around the Verse today? Did they put out some kind of message saying that they weren't having the Around the Verse today, or because I missed that. I was looking forward to Around the Verse and I haven't seen one. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, before I launch the game, I think I'm going to go to the website. And I'm just going to... yeah. Not this website. This website. And then I'm going to check our com link. Right? Would it be under Spectrum? No. It would be under Community Spectrum. No? Maybe? I don't see. Let me do something like this. Let's go to My Units Spectrum, because that's where we get the news anyway. Oh, wrong button. Actually, that would have worked. That does work. Spectrum. It's loading. There we go. Let's see, I'll go to General. You would think it would be under the General tab. Happy Hour Game Dev. A Flying Spider Needs a Name. That's 2 months ago. This week's ATV, there's a question mark. Okay, I'm going to read that. See if anybody's replied to that. And the question is, same question I'm asking, is there no ATV? Let's see if I can get this on screen for you. There you go. Just a little late. It will come. Soon, TM. Okay, Disco Lando, 5 minutes ago. This was earlier. Not 5 minutes ago, literally. The reality is that they're still making edits. After that, Chris has to approve the final cut and show to be exploded. Blah, blah, blah. It will start in a couple hours, if not more. If you are waiting up for ATV, the standard refrain applies. Go to sleep. Delayed. Oh, there's an ATV delay thread. Really? Oh, it's somebody else did it. That's funny. Okay, so basically I'm not going insane. ATV is actually just late. Right, okay. Alright, so let's go, let's just play. Let's just have some good old-fashioned fun. Turn that monitor off, turn Star Citizen on. There we go. Close this background piece of bull crap-oies. What? I hear music. Music? I could have swore that I disabled that music. Audio. Music. Boop. There we go. I don't want that music messing around with my YouTubes. Okay, ship computer veracity. Everything else is super loud, and I don't mind that. Hopefully they didn't reset my stuff. They might have. You know what I did? I reinstalled the freaking game on my SSD. So you know what? Everything's probably reset. But that's okay. We'll just go in and we'll wing it. What do I think I want to do? I think I want to play some Universe. I think I want to go to Crusader, but I haven't been to Area 18 in a long time. I'm going to walk around Area 18 just for a little while, just to check it out. Yes, I picked US and not best because I'm not in an area that I have to decide. I mean, I am in the US, and Virginia is just right over there. Alright, so we're going to Area 18. We're going to walk around there for a little chat out. That was fast. It did load pretty quick. Now I want to point out, this is something weird for me. I'm actually, whoa. Yep. I might have to change that. Okay, bear with me. Changing my settings in my OBS. Because in OBS I'm streaming at 60 FPS. But when OBS streams at 60 FPS, it puts a high strain on my CPU. So now we are streaming at 30 FPS. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. And my game, I'm looking down here. You can't see this number, but it's right underneath my health bar. But it's the NVIDIA, what do you call it? FPS tracker, and it says I got 59 FPS in the game. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Am I at max? Am I at max options? Let's check. I'm not. Let's go to max options. And no, I'm not going to be running at some kind of crazy high resolution. Not going to do that. Most people out in the universe don't have 4K. Some people do though. I'm just gonna run it. Okay, did anything really even change? Not really. Oh, I can already feel my mouse is not. Man, my options. That's what I get for reinstalling the game. Yep, it's all set at 1. Just something to throw out there, guys. I always put my stuff at 1.2 in Star Citizen, that is, because it feels better. My mouse feels more responsive at 1.2. It feels like crap at 1. Mouse acceleration, don't really need it. The mouse smoothing, I put the, whoa, not that high. I usually put it up around 6 or 7 for you guys. Not for me, because it actually will cause me to be killed in FPS. Because your mouse is moving nice and smooth and not jerking, twitching, you know. But it's better for you as an observer watching the stream. You don't want to see it go, you want to see nice smooth transitions. Just like you know. Okay, so let's return to the game now, and oh yeah. All right, here we go. Still sitting at 50 FPS. Okay, it just changed. It's back to 60. But it did just change there to about 40 for a second, and then now it's back to 60. I just want to see if there's any difference in the lighting or anything like that, you know, and what am I wearing anyway? Oh my gosh, that's gotta change. I actually do like this one. I'm not buying no flat suit. Hey, what was that? Foul play. Can't wait till triple 4K monitor gaming is affordable. You know that's right. Actually, we sell some affordable. Okay, I don't have my Best Buy shirt on, but you know, I work at Best Buy, and we sell some 4K monitors. We have some LG, some Samsung 4K monitors. Even Dell, I think we have some Dell. We have a Dell 1440. I don't know if it's a 4K, but shoot, they're only like 200 bucks for a 4K monitor. You know, and I've already got my 1070. But I don't need I don't need a 4K monitor. I just need to be able to see. I need 4K glasses. What I need. Okay, sorry. One of these I can put on. I think it's the Mark. Yeah. Nope. It's not the light armor. It's not the Achilles. Where's my armor? Because it's not the. It's not the medium. It's not the what you call it. Mark II. I own the Orc armor. ORC. They don't have it in Area 18. Something's fishy. Now I own a rifle too. It says it's equipped. Okay, now which one of these flight suits do I own? Because I own a couple of them. I probably definitely own this one. Am I not wearing a spacesuit? No. It says equipped. Did it not just say equipped? Equipped. Where is it? Something's not working. Okay. Everything here pretty much looks the same. They said something about modifying the ship sounds inside and out, and the flyovers and stuff. Ooh. So I'm looking at the chat here, which is Brendan's chat, and I just need to move my eyes just a little bit more to actually see you, foul play. Sorry. Oh, you're in Norway. Okay. You're right. You're right. Right. Well, the 1080 I think can handle 3. I think. The 1080 in this area is about $600. I got a 1070 for $400. Okay, those doors sounded a lot better. I felt the vibration as they opened. That was good. Okay, let's listen to the little. Not hearing anything. I'm sprinting. We're gonna go to the. Where's the other place that's got sound that I'm curious about? It's the not Casaba, not the bar. The TDD. That's it. There we go. Heading over to TDD. And then we'll go to the Universal and we'll mess around up there too. Bar. No. TDD. TDD. It does feel a little bit more quiet in here. That's good. That globe looks a lot better. Roland's Tactical is going down.
Origin jump works require an ejector seat. Yes, subject. No experience required. Demonstration test. Hammer propulsion required. Thruster specialist. Experience required. Please report to administration.
Origin Jump Works requires an ejector seat tester. No experience required.
Origin plus 6 points. E minus 2.3. Sprint charge 5.3. Roland's Tactical minus 5.6 points.
Hello. Okay, over there. Yeah, we're going to space. I didn't even think about this. I should probably get on Discord. There might be. Hello. I clicked it and I'll get an hourglass. Here we go. Oh, Spider's on, but his computer can't handle Star Citizen. Okay, so where are we at? We're gonna go first. Not Area 18. We're gonna go to Crusader. Here we go. Here we go. Let's check our FPS. It looks like it's fluctuating between 30 and 60 right now. I don't really have any plans for Star Citizen. I'm planning on just flying around, getting into trouble, and just chilling and hanging out. If you guys have any questions or would like to see anything, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. It's been probably over a year since I made a video that explained what Star Citizen was. Things might have changed since a year ago. I mean, it's hard to tell, really. And so it might be time for me to update that video. So I've been thinking about it. See, now I've got my suit on. And the rifle's on my back. That's different. Isn't the rifle normally in the front? Okay, whatever. Let's make this happen. I'm going to the arms dealer and I'm gonna make sure I got my armor.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
No. Alright, somebody had a bad day. Are you having problems with the motion blur? Does that bother you? Does motion blur bother you? It doesn't bother me. But sometimes an audience. What? Oh, whoop, no wonder. Duh, what am I doing? R underscore motion blur space 0. Isn't that right? That is right. You think so? You don't think it negatively impacts the FPS?
Security. We've got the situation handled.
There it is. There's my orc armor. Equip that sucker. That's right. Give me my armor. Not that it means anything in the game, because it doesn't, but... I'm waiting for my orc armor. That's the undersuit. There it is. Wow. Yeah, isn't that what I just said? By turning it off, you're making your CPU, GPU work more to make it look smooth. If you leave it on, then it actually puts less strain on your GPU, because now it doesn't have to worry about eliminating the motion blur. I know I'm wrong, but it just doesn't seem that way. Because now you're forcing it to restrict something that the program is trying to do. Okay, so you're saying the blur. I know what you're saying is true. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying this out loud. What you're saying is that right. No, I know. But what you're saying is the computer artificially puts blur into the program. Right? You're saying that the lumberyard puts blur in, and then my rebuttal to that is, it is true, that is what happens. But my rebuttal to that is, why? Right? I mean, why would any FPS computer game put blur into the game? There's a reason. Making their users and you have to go in and restrict it, even through the menu, or because sometimes there's games with menu options that allow you to turn it off, right? Why would they make you turn it off? Why does a game company or a computer company want, I don't even remember where my ship is, okay, want you to have motion blur as default? There needs to be a reason, because otherwise it would be turned off all the time and you would have the option to turn it on. So to eliminate FPS stutter, why wouldn't you leave the motion blur on?
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted. Quantum travel initiated.
Tessa to random ship. Come in, random ship. Hi, welcome to the neighborhood. Second class junior cartographer Tessa Bannister reporting in. I'm the eyes behind all the ICC scan probes in the area.
There's your answer.
These little I see.
Consoles.
Which, yes, means I can totally see you. Right now. Anyway, there was actually a reason to why I commed. I'm sort of not allowed to leave my post. Important jump point scanning and all. So, I was hoping you might be able to help me with something. If you have a second.
No, I don't have a
check out these
second.
coordinates.
No, I'm not going to help you.
Scans are saying something's there, but can't ID it.
Okay, I'll help you. You talked me into it. Oh, wait, I only have 3,300? There must have been some kind of wipe. Yeah, I'm gonna get owned.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's one of those good ideas but bad implementation or something. So it's like somebody said, "Hey, let's put some motion blur in there because then they'll never notice that the low FPS." But what happens is it just makes your FPS even lower. It's all good. I normally do. You should go back to see all my other live streams. You see me. I do the restrict motion blur almost all the time. If you watch any of my previous live streams. I just don't think about it all the time. Especially when I'm getting good FPS. When I'm getting good FPS, I usually don't even I don't think about it. When I get the really bad FPS, like 10 or 15, I do everything in my power to try to improve my FPS. Should I help that guy? Of course I should. I'm the good guy.
Some easy pickings.
Oh, I hope I don't have trailing pippers too, man. That'll bug me. Oh, you know what? I don't even know what my guns are. Okay, hope. What? Are these default guns? No, they're not. Okay. And I do have the trailing pepper, damn it.
Contact.
Take your jobs a lot more seriously than I would have thought.
I do take my job seriously. I'm the hero of the Empire. First Navy Aerospace Squadron. We are the guys that stop piracy.
Big mistake.
I don't think it was. Well, it might have been. You being in a 350 and all. I'll give him one of them.
Missile locked.
Did I launch one or no?
You had your chance to run. You didn't.
Yep, and it's on, what do you call it? Cinematic thingamajiggers. I gotta turn that shit off too. Sorry. Sorry for the language.
You messed up now, Scout.
He's still flying? Dang. I'm having a hard time believing I'm not hitting him. Woo! That rattler.
Hold still.
Oh, you hold still. Oh, thanks for telling me it was a kill. Cinematics. No. What? No. Pips. Where you at? Flight pips. No. There we go. Sweet. I'll spend another missile. What the heck?
Throwing down against nine tails is never a good idea.
Is that a cutlass? Looks like a cutlass. Just slow my ass down. I was overtaking him.
You're dead.
I pretty much am. I was gonna ram his silly butt.
Kill. Danger. System overheat.
Nice. I don't think that's the right beeper, but I'm going there anyway. It might be. Might be the right one. Whoa, look at all that text. I know, right? Hopefully, I mean, I'm holding my breath. I can't breathe. No, I'm not holding my breath for 3.0 because if you've seen my videos, my opinion has changed a little bit here and there. You know, I get hopeful sometimes, and then I get pessimistic at other times. The cinematic cameras. Okay, when you launch your missile, if you hold the missile button down, right, it follows, and that's what you have to do to launch your missile. It follows the missile, and you can watch the missile fly through the air. I don't like it doing that little cutscene, jumping, and then I have to release the button to make the cams disappear. I prefer it just to fire and just launch without it jumping to the missile and watch. I don't want to watch the missile, is what I'm trying to say. Yep, that's not the right location. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. So let's go back somewhere else. But no, this is just me speaking. I don't have any insight. I don't have any inside knowledge. Nobody's come to me and told me anything. I haven't had any interviews or anything like that. But just think about this. 3.0 is probably not going to be released
Contact.
until after Delta patching. Now, if they release Delta patching at the same time as 3.0, I can get with that. That's a possibility. But 3.0 is not going to come out until Delta patching is a thing for us. Because just too much data's got to be transferred. And they're not going to want to have us have it. You know how right now, every time we do a patch, we have to download the entire game? They don't want us to do the entire game plus 3.0 content.
Contact.
That would just be an insane amount of data that we're going to have to download. Because I believe the 3.0 content is going to be a lot. Am I getting shot at?
Shields recharging.
I guess so.
Flare drop. Shields recharging. Missile.
Yep. You see, my ship didn't even go. I didn't feel anything. Nothing was hitting my ship, and it was just saying shield recharging. Yeah. I didn't know I was being fired at. Other than the fact that I could hear the sounds, and that wasn't acceptable. Wait, there's a new message. Oh, no, that's a long time ago. Yeah, so my Saber is going to be like impounded for a couple of minutes.
Welcome to the Port Alidar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
All right. See? And I bet you I don't have any weapons on my Hornet.
This station is a proud member of the ship share. Encouraging travelers.
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
Sounds good. Let's make this happen. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is Delta patching is a thing internally in their studios. But until we get Delta patching, we can just stop thinking about 3.0. That's my personal opinion. Now, I could be wrong, and I often am. But I'm not looking for 3.0 right now. I'm looking for Delta patching. Because as soon as we get the Delta patcher, 3.0 will be right around the corner. I mean, like, right around the corner. And yes, there should be improved netcode in 3.0. Should have the Star Network, right? I think they're just calling that Lumberyard. But yeah, that'll be awesome if they can figure out the Star Network and get everybody talking faster and mega maps working in the universe and.
Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Word.
Quantum travel initiated.
Here we go. Yeah, and when 3.0 comes out, I'll be playing a lot more Star Citizen than I am right now.
Quantum travel.
Because we're going to have all these potential player versus player recruitment missions. Like a player's going to be able to hire you to protect him. You know, that's going to be an option or a thing. You know, then there's going to be NPCs that are going to ask you to do things for them other than just Tessa. You know, and it's going to be almost like a MMO. All right, Foul Play, you have a good morning. I guess it's morning where you're at in in, what'd you say, Norway? Nice. Yeah, if you gotta go, man. Appreciate you stopping by and chit-chatting with me. It's always good to hear from you. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that Battlestar Galactica?
Radar
Do
contact.
yourself a favor and turn around.
Nope.
Chaff away. Flare selected. Flare away. Step up for shield. Flare away. First shield damaged. Stand by for shields.
Yeah, he's tearing my shields up.
Stand by for shields.
Yeah, he's tearing me up.
Stand by for shields. Target acquired. Stand by for shields. Target acquired. Stand by for shields.
See, now that was cool. I just heard a pew.
Target acquired. Stand by for shields.
I'm pretty much relying on my missiles here. I'm going to be out of those in a hurry.
Stand by for shields. Stand by for shields. Shields max.
There we go. No hits? That's called BS. Whoa, he wants me to run into that rock. Well, I don't think I want to do that. See, I'm not even locked in. I'm at less than a kilometer. Wonder if I've even hit the guy. I don't see his picture on my screen, which it should be on there. See, those should have been hits. I wonder if I can turn faster this way. No hits, really? Let's try just a little bit ahead of that pip. Man, if I had some turret gunners. There's a little lag spike there. You notice that? And he's not getting close enough for my missiles to lock. Because these are the crappiest missiles ever. You gotta be at like 100 meters or some bullshit like that. Yeah, Nine Tails, what are you going to do about it? I think what I'm going to do about it is turret.
Jobs a lot more seriously than
Wow.
I thought.
All that in one little dink. And you saw how close he got. My missile still didn't lock. Come on. I didn't realize these were pinto mounted. Oh my gosh. What an idiot. I thought I had him fixed firing. What is that? Is that right, Alt, and J?
Critical. Radar contact.
I think it is.
Radar contact.
Nope, maybe not. Right, Alt, and I thought it was J. Maybe it's L. Nope.
You had your chance to run. You
Yeah, it looks like my ship needs some repairs. Yeah. I fell through the floor. What?
Hey, Jenny, think you could head on back and whip us up a cup of something hot? I'm about to pass out. Got a contact. Multiples. Let's see
Yeah.
what the ridges say.
My FPS right now is 4.
Forget the drink. I need you on shield now!
This is why you need an engineer. I mean, hell, look at this constellation. Dang.
Tessa here. Appreciate you looking into that scan for me. Between me and you, I had been hoping we might discover a new life form, like a sentient rock or something.
All right.
But what you found was pretty neat too.
Dang, look at that Merlin, man. He's all screwed up, too. Look at that. Hey, there's a spot there that hasn't been shot. Don't tell me bumping into the ship is causing it to spin. Isn't that supposed to open? There we go. Okay, I mean, is there no, like, yeah, what the hell? I'm trying to use that frickin' airlock. There's no collisions in the walls. Well, let's try this again. This time I won't hit use until I'm inside. Ah! Don't have me come through the wall. I'll take it. Small victories, right? Small victories.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Radar contact. Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Halt.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Thanks for stopping by CryAstro. Hold while our systems connect to your ship. Our
I ain't
systems
holding.
indicate your ship suffered some minor damage.
Minor?
Would you like us to repair it?
Minor? What world are you living in?
Deployed.
This is some serious damage. Yes, I would like you to repair it.
Landing request approved. Engaging autopilot. Complete.
Insufficient credits? Okay.
Starting repairs now.
Burning through all my credits.
Beginning fueling.
Wow! Look at that. Pristine.
Your ship's all ready to fly. Good luck out there. And remember, next time you're running low, we'll take care of you at CryAstro.
Will you? They're so nice. Can I take off, please? Screw it, I'll just do this.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Quantum travel initiated.
All right, quantum travel. Here we go.
Quantum travel complete.
If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of this.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Well, it was a net gain. I started with 3,300. Now I got 40 something, 4,000 something. So it was a net gain. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and land and then log out. I've got a couple other things I need to do tonight. I've got a couple other videos I need to record and upload. Well, record, edit, and then upload. So yeah, it was great hanging out with you guys. If you guys like Star Citizen, let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, want to know when I'm streaming, I stream maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Star Citizen, I do a lot of XCOM and War Thunder as well.
Landing gear deployed. Landing request approved. Engaging autopilot. Landing complete.
Alright, so I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and quit the game. And you guys all have a great night.